is the best typically come out and start the fastest and are able to really put themselves in position to call themselves Super Bowl champs.
I don't expect that I'm going to be very good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Oh, come on. He was
This
open.
drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Hit him.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, we're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get this across midfield. He's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big...
You know what we haven't done? We haven't added FPS to it.
Able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Out there?
That's caught. Derrick Henry.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Receiver just finds himself in a...
Let me see here. Bump this up a little bit. Rookie. No, where's the visuals? CPU skill. Game controls. Well, we need this for sure. Defense. Switch player, mid mouse button or F. Okay. So that's one thing I needed. Now I need to know, how do I make the game look better? Options, there's nothing over here. Alright, well, screw it. I guess we're... No, we don't want to quit the game. What is this thing's problem? Get me out of here. No, I want to resume the game. Okay.
Groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, come on.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
So I got to figure out how to
No, Mike,
make this better. There's got to be a way.
Like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson.
Come on.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return now from the 4.
Go, go, go.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's slam.
They face 2nd down and 7.
I guess if I don't touch the keyboard, you guys can at least get to the right spot.
They'll give it to Harris again.
Get up the field. Get up the field. No!
And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
We'll do HBC. Back slam.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Looks like a good spot.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Trying to run for it
Juke,
with Harris. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak. Like, you don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So this is
On
Steeler
first
football.
down,
Ooh.
right
What are
back
you
to
doing?
Harris.
No, don't run backwards. You
A
know?
modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
I must be hitting the wrong button. He might have made it to the end zone on that play.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris.
Get outside. Come on. Go, 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 go. Get there.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So after one here in Super Bowl 59,
but
it's the Ravens out front. More from New Orleans after this.
All right. Well, that's a good preview. I'll try and figure out what the settings are. I'll do a better job.